Ron DeSantis has reshaped the Florida Supreme Court with conservative justices and removed a potential roadblock to enacting his agenda. Since he became governor in 2019, he has appointed 7 out of the 9 justices on the court. He has shifted the court rightward and ended the era of judicial activism in Florida. DeSantis has picked justices who share his views on the Constitution and the rule of law. He has praised U.S. Supreme Court Justices Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito as his models. He has also relied on the recommendations of the Federalist Society, a conservative group that influences judicial nominations. DeSantis' appointments have given him a 7-2 conservative majority on the court. This means that he can count on the court to uphold his policies and laws passed by the Republican-controlled legislature. For example, the court is currently considering a challenge to Florida's ban on abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. If the court upholds the ban, it will trigger a stricter 6-week ban that DeSantis signed into law this year. DeSantis' latest pick for the court is Meredith Sasso, who replaced former Justice Ricky Polston in May. Sasso is a former Chief Deputy General Counsel for DeSantis' predecessor, Rick Scott. She is also the Chief Judge of the 6th District Court of Appeal in Lakeland. She is the 4th woman that DeSantis has named to the court, making it the first time that 3 women serve on the bench simultaneously. Sasso is known for her fidelity to the Constitution and her deference to the executive and legislative branches of government. She wrote in her application that judges should not step outside their role or try to correct perceived injustices by writing laws. She said that appropriate deference is essential for the people's chosen representatives to operate. DeSantis' makeover of the Florida Supreme Court has been applauded by conservative groups and business groups. They say that he has fulfilled his promise of appointing justices who interpret the laws, not write them. They also say that he has preserved freedom in Florida for generations to come. Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida and a potential Republican presidential candidate, has a bold vision for the future of the U.S. Supreme Court. He wants to create a 7-2 conservative majority that would last for a quarter of a century and overturn many of the landmark rulings of the past decades. How does he plan to do that? By replacing some of the current justices with more conservative ones if he is elected president for 2 terms. DeSantis has suggested that he could appoint replacements for Justices Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito, 2 of the most conservative members of the court, who are both in their 70s and could retire soon. He has also hinted that he could replace Justices Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan, 2 of the most liberal members of the court, who are both in their 60s and could face health issues or other reasons to step down.